Welcome to Charleston SUP Safaris. Get ready to have a good time. By now you would have already entered our shop and signed up for your rental. We would have asked for some basic information and to sign a release of liability form. There are a few things that we want to get you ready for before you head out on the water. Most importantly is the route you're going to take on your rental. There are two different routes we offer, the high tide route and the low tide route. It all depends on the tides and the wind. On the south route, you have two options. First option is to stop at the sandbar or to continue around the loop and head back to the boat ramp. On the north route, you can head up into the first or second tidal creek where you're going to stop at the edge of the Spartina grass. Remember, do not cross the oyster flats for safety. Before you go, get ready by stopping off in the restroom. You can also leave your things out in your car. We have water available for sale, and if you didn't come by car, please feel free to leave your things in the office. From here, we're going to step out into the backyard and get you set up for your rental. Out in the backyard, we're going to get you a life jacket and a paddle. It's important for you to have the paddle measured to your height, so it should fit comfortably into the palm of your hand. Label facing forward. There's an easy way to carry the paddleboard. First is to take the leash and put it on the wrist of the hand that you're going to carry the board with. Second is to put the paddle label side up on the high side of the board. Then you're going to carry the paddleboard with your hand and let your forearm catch the paddle. Your other arm is available to control the nose of the board while you walk down to the water's edge. When you get the board down to the water, please walk all the way into knee-deep water to ensure the board is floating. From there, take your leash and put it around your ankle. This connects you to the board. Then you'll come onto your knees in the safe position and paddle away from the bridge and the landing. While paddling in the safe position, remember to choke up on the paddle so you can paddle straight. Once you're 50 yards away from the bridge on either side, you can stand up. Remember, put your weight on your hands and come to your feet from your knees. 1, 2, 3. Let's talk paddle strokes. The forward paddle stroke begins by getting the blade out in front of the board and pushing with your top arm to drive the paddle stroke. There are two strokes to help you turn. The back paddle helps you to turn on the same side that you paddle on, while the sweep stroke turns you to the opposite side. To perform the sweep stroke, simply rotate the paddle blade against the nose of the board, label side in, and sweep out to the side of the board. Getting wet is part of the fun. So remember, if you fall off, first thing is to take your paddle and place it on the nose of your board. From there, reach the handle with your hand, and while kicking your legs, get your chest up on the board. From there, come back to your knees, and you're ready to stand again. Oysters are our number one safety concern in the river. So remember, stay 20 yards away from the edge of the river at all times. If you find yourself coming within that 20-yard radius, please come back down onto your knees in the safe position and use your paddle strokes to paddle back away from the edge of the river. Once you're away from the edge of the river, come back to your feet and continue paddling. As you approach the landing, remember to be aware of your surroundings. Look out for boats. Come back down onto your knees in the safe position and put your flip-flops back on. You will then paddle towards an open landing where you'll come to knee-deep water and step off your paddleboard. Warning: there are oysters around the bridge piling and the dock itself. As you approach the landing, remember to stay in the middle of the lane, not to get off your paddleboard on the center line. A quick review. To carry your board, you want to put the leash on the wrist of the hand that you carry the paddleboard with, leave the paddle label up on the high side of the board, and pick up the paddleboard with your hand, having your forearm catch the paddle. Use your top arm to help control the nose of the board while you walk back to our shop. We hope you enjoy your time paddleboarding on the Folly River with SUP Safaris. And here are a few more tips to get you out on the water. Watch out for boats. Stay away from the oysters. Remember the safety position, on your knees. Paddle against the wind or current. Do the hard work first. Be aware of changing conditions and do not overexert yourself. Watch out for your buddies. Has the wind picked up? Is someone struggling? You may need to help each other. Towing a paddleboard is simple. Take the leash from your ankle and paddle up to the nose of your buddy's board. Place the leash on the string underneath the nose of the paddleboard and reapply the Velcro. It's easier now for you both to work as a team and paddle back on your knees in the safe position. Now get out there and have fun. Thanks for your business, and we look forward to seeing you on your return.